We thank you, say you stay with us on top. Good morning from Benin inside independent television. Like I talked before, one finger not they carry lies for head. And now when we did together, now we go fit to better put them out for issues where they affect us as a nation. You did there, you get your own role to play. We did here, we also get our own role to play. This morning we don't get the full house for inside studio. We get my very great leader and Gak Pata inside the program, Thomas Sado. My brother, good morning, sir. How your night?
Yeah, they're behind me.
And I will say, don't pass.
They're behind me.
Thank God say let you see this morning.
Say, make we start. Akpololo, good morning.
Akpololo, good morning.
What will be our own no pass us?
Amen.
Turn by turn.
Okay.
The life be. And all of that.
I will want save the best for the last.
Okay, like the talker. Introduce the best now.
So, Emmanuel Akpololo, good morning. Say you deal with us this morning. Thank you.
Now, this West, that they put ourselves. Last year, we say we're supposed to put ourselves. That's that. When we say yes, we don't do something wrong, because they look for one.
We must come out inside. Not Nigerian nature.
Let me put us for where we say
naive.
You understand? But this one, they take more than one hand, they collect lights for head. I don't tell you before, I don't get hair for my head. Number one. And number two, now, sometimes they now we say some of this, our parable, we need to change some of them.
But the truth, now,
I'll tell you why. You go talk the truth too. Okay. Man talk the lie when they start.
Okay.
So what it is, they say some of these days, if we never need to put our hand for head to kill the lights again.
Okay.
You get to just people like that.
Okay. Lights go
down. All the lights go just die. You understand? Your hand will go with this to touch her. Let you know so you can't carry more than one finger.
Those days.
But I go advise. Make we know do that girl. Where put sniper for head, say want to kill lights.
That's ignorance. Just that as a student, we expect much more from her because even wherever she is now, may I so rest in peace. But na very big disgrace as a student before you take that kind of thing. You don't even look at read the thing to know what they happen. So even when you go to school, that theory of say if you want hide something for black man, put them for book. You see before you put sniper for her, you're supposed to check her. You don't just go carry put sniper for it. Like what I used to tell our people these days, that's one problem when we get. We eat so many things, we don't even know why we eat them. We drink so many things, we don't know why we drink them.
Akpololo dey eat am, why I don't know go eat am now?
You understand? Before you drink anything, read them. As we speak to you today, if you go beer parlor, so many of us every week now we drink fake beer.
Expired beer.
Expired beer. Because why? As a joke, like whoa, you know all those kind of things. Some of us they carry fake food they eat. Now what we don't eat and some to go, but that's the way you eat. That biscuit don't expire. I don't all those kind of black man things.
Because of say yes, the thing they get immediate effect. The office say yes, nothing.
No, you don't get destruction.
Accumulated effect. You don't pack the corn. Now one day go be say go reach the top. When you reach the top, there's something when
you can't say you don't get cancer.
You understand? Not forget saying now what you don't do since then. Now be say yes, you say make I talk the lie, just say you go talk the truth.
Na parable be for we community. You they talk about modernization now we don't bring about within that they spray for hair where all the lies will come out. Remember I said those days to even barb hair, you get us in the be. So now I make everybody they carry hair those days where they call afro.
Yes.
You understand? And those spray e not dey that time. So when lies dey because of the nature where they must stay. So one finger now if you pick and come out, you must join the other finger together. So now so that won't be. Inside the program today, my country people, as I talked on before, we would look the killing of 3 policemen by soldiers for inside Taraba State for we country. And also, I did look papers this morning, my brother Thomas, for Adekunle Ajasin University. We still hear say AOAU for Ondo State. We hear say soldier go rape 300 level students of the school. So the thing will come the imagine person.
Just like us one policeman been a soldier too. Now rape one 10-year-old girl, they get born about 3 days ago. Yeah, that's a 10-year-old girl. So
where will they go, my brother Emmanuel?
No, those things, number one, I feel say you're not supposed to surprise us. One of my friends, my brother and senior colleague, F. Safan, make one parable. He said, we book country, where will they go? Not be say they're good pastors. He said they know say their children and their people go do bad thing. Now make they put their system like that. We are not different from them in terms of all of these bad
We'll be human being, we'll be human being.
So the only thing we say, as there is no system in place to check those things where we say we they do. That's what the difference. If I want to say then so because they no say there is a system to check you and they know the punishment, they can't stay up. Sir, I beg, I know if you go stay for inside jail, I know if you go do that, I know if you take this punishment. That is why they know the drug do. No say them better pass us. So now the system can't structure them, can't even change some of them. When make of them cannot turn their back again. If not, the way that they shoplift for here, let me say the same way they shoplift for that side. The law of new thing and the law of electricity and the law of those things they read for book, they different from the one they read.
You're not different.
It's different, not different now. The same blood, let the flow for the body. The same thing, let the flow for them. The same way when they born pikin. The same 9 months when we say a woman go say before you go born, not the same 9 months they say. If they born pikin for abroad.
It's either a boy or not boy. If we born here, then a boy or not.
The same food they eat now. They get big another long stomach one come and
you know the
same Bible, the same Quran, the same everything. So
Akolala, all this one be say you talk, I agree with you in total. But the problem, the system like you talk when you fought, I would say people fought on the more. Because whether you like him or not, this human being gets that thing for your body. Say if person know they look me, I will do something.
Bam.
You understand? Every human being, if they had, you say this thing. That one apart. If I thought say nothing, before man go meet woman, go say nobody there here. Nobody go say. If not only that one, you say human being, not only that one you do. You say human being gets everything. So that's just the implementation of the law.
That's all.
We know they look and say anything. You go look and now say, which word do you use? Say shoplift about
shoplifting.
Okay. Well, we say go thief something. You want to say nobody. When you go thief that kind of thing, you go shoplift that kind of thing. Nobody see you. That's the day for that side.
That's the day
for here. But the truth is that once they catch somebody there,
oh boy,
you go face the law, how the law be. But for me now, once they catch me, I call Akpolo law, or somebody don't catch it, don't call Akpolo. See what they happen to Mosado. No, that cannot happen. You go take phone call somebody, they go leave and make it go. You understand? That person, what you do? You they make the person, they feel say, yes, you get person for your back. I feel do nothing they happen. Now make all that he come and say, yes, hey boy, day. You understand? So now you just be the level until we change. From that, look and say, yes, this when we say it be like this, no be say it be. Everybody is subject to the law. Now
as popular as R. Kelly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Who
ever reason say?
Who ever reason say? Someone like R. Kelly. Go 50% of Nigeria. What to go?
Let me tell you what. Listen now. We get issues of what they call that fine president when they that Ronald Reagan. Yeah, when you get one issue with one girl for one intern, Lewinsky. You understand? You get one issue with her. You see after that scandal, a blow come out. You understand? We get so many issues. Even after they talk now, Donald Trump when we say they for office, you get issue of sex. You understand? And after that sex, they say, you go to pay money about $100,000. Go to pay the girl, make the girl no talk and all of that. So they show all of them, but they are not unable to prosecute him now because say he get that immunity. After the 4 years, if you know we're on that tenure, they go prosecute. If you wait on that tenure, they go wait for her. After that 8 years, they go prosecute her. But our own here, even our society, you know they agree. Listen, wait first now. By the time when you say one big man do something, you understand? Or maybe a girl is straight now, another person rape her. What you go fight for them? You understand? What you go fight for them? We say the raper. Not only in the past days, it's why this night they rape. I better talk on that thing. You understand? We know they look and say, is this impossible or not? We know they look at, but when they look and say, you think they affect somebody now. Especially if you a big man for the top now, you think they go come out.
The top when you really talk, man, I will tell you that. You know the way we take the true. In fact, we don't swear rich. If as a city president now, all of those cases where they come, have you ever seen anything like Trump protest in US?
No.
Since I think it's almost 3 years now. Say either for the sex scandal, for this one now. One of them when they do Bill Clinton. That time that he asked him to do Monica Lewinsky. Number one, man, still tell you. For Bill Clinton, call the do all those kind of kuru we get. It will tell you that the same blood they flow to us.
Exactly.
That there are some people that even get one video when we say we see the way Donald Trump to use I take corner one woman
let's say wife over there with her
when the wife there with her. It's to tell you that we are the same people that those things they flow through. That's number one. Then two, the Donald Trump former president you discover
Bill Clinton.
You discover that all through that period did you ever see any American group come gather come they do pro Bill Clinton protest that look they are just crucifying Bill Clinton now, they are just crucifying now, he is innocent, this one, that one. I don't know where we learned all those crazy
but you must see people who walk against that.
Hunger day. Because for that side the basic need no be wetin they fight for. They don't fight for food.
They don't fight for road.
They don't fight for
water.
They don't fight for
health care.
They don't fight for health care. All the kind of
accommodation, everything there.
So our hunger level still affect that kind of thing. Because they should be saying, yes, wait first now. They should be saying when something they happen now, some people go protest and all of that. Say this thing no go. Even only 5-6 people go protest. You go see the other side. Government. You go bring people come out. The people only for the other side. The people come
also come protest.
They come protest.
At times to even come beat people when they protest against the issue.
They go beat them to stupor.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, they come get out. Give them one
and that is a lie.
We don't even go too far. Emmanuel, we don't even go too far to America. Yesterday here, one of our friend and colleague, he dey receive call. Na lawyer. He receive call. As he dey talk, the thing can't catch my interest. I can't observe him. He dey talk. What he dey talk about? Now 5-year-old girl, we one over 50 years old go defy. They say he don't do it to the extent the medical check where doctor do say this 5-year-old pikin don't be adult. The guy take speak the English. Say he don't be adult.
So don't pass them.
Say the place don't open. Say as this baby, this pikin dey now. If he carry 10 men randomly, you know go get shaking. And just he make it born. She don't be adult. Who they call? He say na one religious leader. Now they calling to say, my brother, that matter. How can you help me now? That guy is my this is my that. And I say,
Yeah, you are even talking of that one. You are even talking of that one. What are fathers that are impregnating even their own children? Are you not seeing that?
Yes, it
happen. Fathers.
One native doctor will happen that day. They don't sentence her to 24 years.
Their own children, they impregnate their own children. I think I read in one say one man come to say he raped him just because he want to check her virginity.
Right. No, I know of one man for this Benin. I heard the story. I heard the story of the man. I don't know. I think the man had about 4 daughters. All the children, whether they grow to now they defile all of them. Now they break their virginity. What do you think they do? I don't know. But all of this, I want to they try to talk now. They say, yes, the laws the one with the
nobody has ever been sentenced.
You understand how effective is it? So by the time we say they carry somebody go police station, and you surprised even the police go for they accuse the person. You understand? Why don't they look up picking where? You understand? You just let your picking they walk up and down. And that kind of thing.
You know that they go accuse you.
You know what you will do. See, that you know for you to report, it will become problem.
You know that it becomes stigmatization. That's why you see that girls don't walk up to police station and report that they are raped.
The stigmatization starts from the police station.
Yes.
It starts from there.
It's supposed to have reported to maybe a police officer, maybe man or woman. Now, I just came. What is the issue? I was raped. Where? What you go find for that side?
Go find for that.
See, but and again, even the rape matter what we will talk about now, what will be the sentence? What's the sentence? How many years? Apart, not only these children own, this defilement. Now he gets more this thing. If not for all those rape, in fact, we have almost accepted it as a norm in the society. So.
Make we know waka comot for track. We dey look into the killings of 3 police officers.
Sure say because if you look this time, you sure say we go look this matter.
Okay,
because this matter.
Some people say na one out of many wey don dey happen, and one person dey talk yesterday say e don fair dey happen wey we go see military men dey kill their fellow security agents. Say it don't happen. Wetin government don't do over time. These people where they engage themselves inside this bad act, wetin the law they do. Even if una dey punish them, why be say we not dey see am for eye? Because if you can't do that kind of thing publicly, it go serve as deterrent to any other uniform personnel wey wan undo or reduce the fellow security agent for the country.
My brother.
So like wetin Oga talk. Oga talk.
This matter.
The West when I want to talk now, I know if you talk.
You don't fit talk.
You go back to that this thing. Make we talk.
Make we finish that matter. Because it don't really reach time.
Because this kind short time.
No, because this matter. Now matter we go open where we go look at, because many questions they will be see this series. Yes. Many things they will be see go. Just like Tomo just leave this matter first. Okay. Maybe that matter will be see the talk of just time. We will complete that one. Okay. When it be say what did they happen for here? We know the get law. When we say it is the back or the follow and they go. Because they give bet for an addition shoplifting.
Let me even give you another example. Last week, well not this week now. Another Nigerian will kill in South Africa again. Abukia Jabiri will just come. Hey,
this is no, you don't miss out. This thing is condemnable. This thing is despicable. This thing, no, we won't do anything. We won't take
big English.
Don't take Guinea, take follow. And that is the end.
And do you know one crazy thing I saw on news? Wasn't on news before today. I saw Nigerians protesting in South Africa. I don't know, maybe you know you bring the news.
Yes.
For the release of Shore, leaving whereas NAS for Nigeria they protest, say make they close South African companies. There where they there now Shore matter not catch them. Why would I not come from that side come join Shore protest for here? Then they protest for that release Shore. You didn't even protest there against the South African companies over the feelings of the brothers. I think over what you are not protesting.
That was what they call misplaced priority.
You are not protesting. What it means, I was not like, what? You are protesting South Africa for Shore when they are killing Nigerians in South Africa and you are there.
Before your eyes.
Now that
you don't reach to talk about.
What you pay you now? How Shore? When don't shoot leg for inside there. Now that one then you will come protest.
You see one thing when I dey look all of us. All these people, whether they will come protest, maybe they just see their face.
I think so. Even the show itself, each of them make name.
No. The show will own. I get my own. I get my own side to the matter. I get my own side because that show will own. Now the fashion when take come.
Yes, now.
Now be say
that fashion. Now make me feel say that name you
wait first. Now this. Wait. May you wait. Now the fashion when take come.
Yes, now.
Now me no like. But the action when it take, I support her.
Yes.
You understand?
Why go compare for that action?
I take come.
As level as it is.
Wait first now. I take no lose track for what TV so.
No, we don't lose track. Only just
but that one matter call you drown.
You go we go drag waiting not suppose they drag.
Because now we two be say there. Because we go end up at the end of the day talk this. We don't get one we talk finish. You understand? If you look that see when we say we talk just now. Once somebody does a thing, it's only right that say everybody you prosecute that person to the end. The punishment when they follow that thing, but there's nothing like selective justice. By the time you say they selective for the justice when we say they do, the thing will spoil the more. That now we put us for where we say they so. That now what you give birth to every day. That now what you give birth to nothing they happen. That now what you give birth to say I go do am. Now I don't ask what you go do. So now they say, so by the time you see you look and say, Uyagbon will do something. Let's flog him to the end. You flog her to the end. No matter who there for a back. You're gonna say yes, go do this thing.
You won't flog the person who did back, Jonas.
I tell you, I tell you. So let me see now go come and life I see him. Life for Dubai. I go always talk him. I dey for taxi. They drive, they go. The what they call it, the sheikh of Dubai, the overall, not a monarchical system, the overall head, the overall. He dey drive himself. No siren, nothing today for a bank. He dey drive himself hot afternoon like this. He dey drive himself. He reach traffic. This thing. He's
pull up for break.
You understand? One of that person is there for the side, the passenger side. Now the guy where he carry me, the driver where he carry me. Now tell me say
now the number one be that.
Now be that one. You understand? When I look at the way they look at the man already there, you say yes, as people they look at because it's not tourist destination that place be. Now I put social.
You are commissioner of police. They follow one way for everything. Yes. You know, sir. If you follow one way for everything, Commissioner of Police follow one way.
Now you want drag me.
Police follow one way for NST.
I don't doubt you. I see her from my eye.
And the monarch of Dubai
is stop for traffic.
You understand?
The Commissioner of Police will not be following one way.
So now be the thing where we say you should say the law is for everybody. Because by the time they see the Commissioner of Police taking driving against traffic, what do you expect of me? What do you expect of that man?
Commissioner of Police follow one way. You even the reason that not be here lawmaker go big traffic agent. Lawmaker go big traffic officer because he wife beat traffic.
Okay.
Not be Nigeria.
No.
I beg my brother, take the break. Maybe they go.
Okay. That's it. You don't really talk about.
No, take on. Just
no, you don't really talk.
Okay, I don't hand over to you. Carry on.
I'm going to take small break. We'll come back and continue for WebBC because the matter of the one BC day for Grand Self we never even start on. This is just the preamble to that. Welcome again to the program. Good morning from Benin. I said the life they be, we will do things the way it's supposed to be. Welcome again to the other part of the program. This is the call Good Morning from Benin. I will take the issues that the way we say they come. You say and say one matter the way we say we will start. You say that matter not the way we will start that time. We need to wait so I will get longer time we will take discussion. Nigerians wake up to the shock, very big shock. Say what happened. Say soldier men kill 3 policemen. They happen before that, so many people talk. But the two when we say come follow, when we say it's on the bone, now want to look. What do they hear now? They say the policemen they carry somebody they go. When they reach the road, the soldier men they pursue them and they stop. When they stop, what nothing they happen, they show their identity card, say we be police so and all of that. Before nothing they happen, they say shoot all the policemen, 3 of them, they die inside. But the two when we say it can't happen now, we say, would they say one person they inside? We say police people they carry they go. We say the man, we say the caller, kidnapper, now and be say police they carry and they go. And they say yes, this soldier men go meet them, they shoot them. Even when we say the police surrender, the problem now be say where the kidnapper, when they call Alhaji Hashimu, now be the problem. The man Pololo. We say this matter won't start. You even talk about and say we know if it start that matter that time, this matter that time. Because time not be our friend that time. The question where everybody ask now say ask, where Alhaji Hashimu?
Well, 2 things here like I talk. Number 1, for this program, I always tell say the gap. One of the major problems is the gap between the leaders of this country. When I mean leaders, Senate, members of House of Rep, and all of those things, the governors, president, vice president, ministers, and the ordinary people. The gap will deep between them. That's one thing. Because this kind of thing, it don't first happen once, don't happen twice, don't happen 3 times. Yet, nothing was done about it. That's number 1. 2, I thank God that Mr. President constantly they investigate me, they find out what thing they got happened about this matter. I just pray me that investigation come out well. 3, sir. I've always talk about this program, say we have Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, AIG Zone 5, GIG, this one, that one. We have Director of SSS, the Satan Director, we also have Military Intelligence, we also get Chief of Naval Staff, this one. We also get the one they call National Intelligence Agency, all these are the security agencies. So, it is very shameful for me as a Nigerian citizen, even up to immigration, say, at this point in our national development, our members of House of Rep, even Mr. President, the Vice President, and all of them, they don't know, say, this will not work together. It's not a shame to leaders of Nigeria that our security forces don't work together. Yesterday, you know what ITV News when even DSS the parades, all those people they do
impersonation.
They do impersonation. At the end, now who will prosecute them? No police.
A police.
So what is the point of this one? Do you need to tell the world that you are working? That's number 1. The second, sir, It's a very big shame to Nigeria, to all of us. Because all these chief of army staff, chief of defense staff, chief of this one, all of them, they go courses. They go different national courses, international forum, they read book. Even there are some several government on their own, they send abroad, they go train. I did fortunate to follow one former commissioner of police go that school where they call national for Kuru National Institute of Strategic Studies,
Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS.
When you go there, almost all of them, when we say they occupy the top or hierarchy of all of them, they go that school. So at the end of the school, when we don't go to school finish, what did we learn from it? Because at the end, you know why? At the end of the day, now those things they build this kind of bad picking. How can policemen, when they define themselves as police officers with the spirit of spirit call, you should fire them? Say they think, say they be kidnappers. Meanwhile, the man when they talk about now, police handcuff him, and not just a police from Taraba State. They were special IROT squads from IG squad itself.
Yes.
And they don't do so many things. Which of guys I don't go tell them. They don't do so many minutes. They don't unveil so many
secrets for kidnapping matters.
Also catching the kidnappers. It's a very big loss of this country. But yet, these guys went and killed them. After killing them, why even bring this one? Say anybody when they catch like that, they go pull handcuff. Then they said the man called this soldier, say kidnappers, some people kidnapping. Then they run, carrying the run. That make them follow them. Now, the person who say call and say they kidnapping.
Which man say they call? So. Which man they ask for?
That is the man that allergic.
Where the man now?
Now they ask for the allergic call and say they will kidnap you. Some people carrying the commando. Now. But the police don't handcuff them. Now, as they go, they kill the police, remove the handcuff, and let the man come out. Nigeria Army now produce the man. One I even say now, if he be kidnapped victim, producing. They cannot produce it.
They will produce them.
So the question is, I tell you, my brother, that's why I tell you that the shame for some of our leaders.
I want to respond small from the beginning of what you talk. You say you're happy, say Mr. President, say make them.
I'm not happy because
you say they
investigate the matter and the rest. Is this the first time when they hear Mr. President?
Say they investigate all the matters where they don't ever investigate. What he bring?
The one when we say somebody, the IGP, say go somewhere, the man go by. He say
not go. Say he send and say he not go.
Now when you know say he no go, what he happen?
What you do? My brother.
No, what are they called? Because if you see question when they come up, because I ask very simple questions, I never know. The man when people want to talk about when they kiss, so these three men, so when they kiss, so they don't know say yes that they do big work when we say concern kidnapping.
Kidnapping, yes.
Now they arrest this
Evans,
the great kidnapper.
Yes.
This man when the king of Daura president,
yes.
When they kidnap that time, yes. And they go rescue and catch the people the way they say they behind them.
Yes.
Some people when say yesterday they get her for Chibok matter that time.
Now they
go catch them, come they unveil the whole matter. And waiting for me say one of our we are all Nigerians.
I don't
boys they inside.
I don't man.
Why don't boys this side? Whether Diale be name. They inside. And all of that. These are people they will
very intelligent officer.
The police now listen now. Police come out now to say this now one of the most people they don't invest their time and money
for the industry. And
they know what to be say they do say they get result.
Yes.
Then they can't remove her. So I want talk now. Musa Sage, the spokesman for the military. He said they say now armed robber, what they call it kidnappers. They carry now they pursue them, now they open fire on them and all of that.
You never open fire for.
It is enough for the chief of army staff to have resigned.
You understand?
See, in advanced countries, they are fooling themselves in this country, I tell you. They are fooling themselves. This is the one for the chief of army staff to resign.
Calm down.
Man, I tell you what.
Calm down, my brother.
Before we go to
calm down. Wait.
Now, somebody
say your button. The way you dey chat. First me now.
Make you put
your button. The guy say as you dey chat, incredible. All your shirt go dey tear. You calm down.
See, may I tell you one thing? Now the people stop. They show their
ID card. They drop their arms.
And the rest. Even if the armed robbers they be for doing that, you don't reach it.
Say they want surrender, yes.
You killed the 3 of them. Now the man that was in handcuff, just like a
we call you say the kidnapping.
Now where the man now? Where the handcuff?
Let's say for example, you now don't rescue person where they kidnap.
Where is the person that you people rescued and all of that? This man we are made to understand that one of the toughest after Evans. One of the toughest kidnappers. And he and Evans get relationship.
Yes.
Don't forget to see Evans go court about last 3 weeks or so. You understand? And the matter will be say they born.
Now I mean they take go arrest him so.
Abacha bad as he bad. He say if terrorism or some kind of bad thing they have for country, it pass one day.
No say the government of the day.
Their hand inside. You don't mean to be president. Agents of government when they work for this.
They are all government.
Now be waiting to they happen now. Now this man when BC you call the people when BC they go shoot these people now. Wait them. How can you tell me something that happened in the night, just last night here? The next day you don't really make your conclusion.
Yes.
You don't really know. Don't investigate the matter. Military they come to defend their own and all of that.
Now the society where we find ourselves a day for parable because you know they too like parable.
No, they like parable if you follow time.
Person will say juju wey dey in village not get power. If it's something lost, you don't say anything take final. Because those days when something lost, now juju you will take final. True, you will get result. As you talk just now, the army boss by now supposed to resign. Enough is enough. Not be last week here, now I see cry, they can't cry out, but all of they cry and I say enough is enough of all this nonsense where they happen for this country. We not be mumu. A country of over 200 million citizens
have invested in those guys.
Do you understand?
And giving us result. And you should say Evans make go through hell. And at the end of the day, these guys caught him.
Yes, they catch him.
And people will say even that king, even the president town, the area of Dara, they do. Now these guys, they do undercover, catch them.
We catch them. They release them.
Then you just come and fire them.
Fire because you never think keep Boko Haram.
And you are not defending it.
You not keep Boko Haram finish.
As if they are senseless people.
We don't know this. Now what is the serious to be? Now what is the serious to be that?
See question when somebody they send now when they ask. They say why is the notorious kidnapper Alhaji Hamisu Bala Wadome, why was he rescued? So to speak by soldiers.
Okay.
He say how could the kidnapped suspect properly restrained with handcuff by the police escape from the hands of his military?
Of a military personnel, yes.
Because the military say the man don't escape for their hand.
Exactly.
You say, how manage? It escape. He say, why were the police men shot at close range even after they had identified themselves
as police officers?
As police officers on legitimate duty,
yes.
As evident in the video, now in circulation.
Yes.
Now another issue at the come. He say, how and why was Alhaji Hamisu Bala Wadome released by the soldiers? If Alhaji Hamisu Bala Wadome is a victim of kidnap, as claimed, and properly rescued by soldiers, he said, why was he not taken to the army base for documentation purposes and debriefing in line with the standard operating procedures in the Nigerian army?
You don't need I don't need Susa to tell me say Nigerian army personnel they have hand in the kidnapping. They get affiliation with that man where don't they do kidnapping for years. We be Evans' friend and brother, partner in crime. The military army, they not fit deny them. They not fit deny say they not get hand inside because the way this whole matter take happen now, it don't show say we get security agents for inside this country where they hate and abet crime. Now make crime never finish. Are we not going to blame Abacha when he talk that matter at that time? Say if insurgency it persists for so number of time.
He say for over 1 week.
You go don't say the government of the day. Like he talk, you don't mean to be Mr. President.
No.
Because he not go fit today
everywhere
at the same time. But military na government, police na government, even governor, local government chairman, all of them are government in their own level. So we go ask questions. So and that question we say Nigeria army, one una go provide the man where una carry.
Hamisu Bala Wadome.
Una go provide them will be kidnapper. Una go provide them. Then two, all the military personnel where did that matter, we shoot the 3 policemen that we also kill one of our brother for a door here. Yes, if we talk, say, yes, I don't dey sentimental, I don't dey tribal. Yes. Yes. You feel reasoning like that, I don't care.
No, you care. Because
no, I know my brother. Now, life of a human being. No. Okay, all of them are my, yes, all of them are my brother. But brother by say we come from the same state. That one is very important.
Yes, but he must play down on that one.
Wait now.
On set.
The way they go now. The way they go now,
no guy they go.
The way they go. Wait, the way they go. Government don't show us directly or indirectly say the unity of this country. It dey questionable. Even when we talk from this platform,
don't forget the matter
because
the matter when we talk now. Wait, Apollo. The matter when we say we talk about now. Now we say yes, the 3 people that when we say die, people that when we say yes, the day behind the killing.
Yes, they will provide them.
Because they know if you say yes, they don't know because before any soldier man will come out, may go do work.
They detail and go do the work.
So somebody they already know. They know if you tell me they come out for road. Listen, if you tell me they come out for road, they just see
the face of Nigerians.
Now
they insult our sensibility. They insult our intelligence. They don't know as if
what thing is that? So men we don't see them for road now. Because police they see for road. Police will not discuss it because everybody don't say police na normal.
Exactly.
Collect money and the rest. Soldiers don't collect the money too, even more than the police.
Of course.
You understand?
They are now they from 200 and above.
You understand? They collect the money even more than the police now. Tomorrow you expect me to get respect for the soldier men. Soldier men do their own now, they do finish now, they go keep people when we say they for legitimate duty. Tomorrow you expect me to respect them as soldier men. Now what they pay me now, they say, Musa Sagi, he come out now, the spokesman of this thing. Because they ask, say, what they happen. Anyway, before we go too much, I want to make you put this number because I want to get some text messages and go even get some folk, not open the lines, make people call for this matter. I beg, if you don't say you get, send us test, I beg, for 080, my brother will put the number there for, he will make you see just now, 080 38 72 6759. Might take them again, 080 38 72 6759. Send your text message to this place, WhatsApp messages, we will take a WhatsApp, only WhatsApp, send a come here, we will take the message.
Then if you call the line,
call the line when they for up now. 052 290 573 052 290 573. Once you call us, we go take your call now and the rest. But don't forget that number, we go put the number there again for you for WhatsApp. Make it be say yes, say the thing work out the way it's supposed to be. So as we expect the cost, then maybe say they come in and all of that kind of thing. So what we go do now to make everything work out the way it's supposed to work out, we go arrange the whole thing in a way when we say yes, you go fit. That number now when we say I tell you 052 290 573. Once you call us, you don't become part of the program. It be like somebody they line as we they talk so. Okay, we know we'll take the cost, but we will take cost as the visit that they come. The number when we say yes, say concern WhatsApp, we go display. Before the numbers, before the calls, they start to they come and the rest. Be like somebody don't ready for line before we go. I'm gonna take this coffee. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Who will they talk with? Oh, Sars, how you doing this morning? I better talk to us. Oh, Sars, you know what today? We know they hear you too. Help us reduce the volume of our television, or we can't come on there small. Okay.
Now we should say that then we can defend us for this country. But the way that people are they send the go for the who kill Boko Haram that time, they will run. They are right for the protest. See come on there that when we say officers say they protest this country, make all those Boko Haram and others smart because they will take guy from them. Now they go kill those men. Look at the men who read this matter with them like that.
Okay, Osas, thank you. Well, Apollo, you want to see Ibise talk because we go see they take more calls. You hear what Ibise talk? Okay, somebody has different lines. Want to discuss? Hello, good morning. I better reduce the volume of your television. What will be your name, my brother?
I'm John.
John, talk to us now. Okay.
So, some of us are living in the country where there is no respect for all you people forever. But police force, the army, the military, the air force, they are all brothers and sisters in the store. Which are the people that are complicated and their family responsibility is to utilize our property.
But my brother, I don't agree with you. Don't say they are all brothers and sisters.
Not the same it's supposed to be.
No.
For now,
Apollo, now you dey talk this thing.
no, you cannot say they are all brothers and sisters.
Now you dey talk this. Say the police and the military supposed to be working hand in hand.
Exactly.
Now in the talk.
Not be
But they're not working together.
No.
Not be so it's supposed to be.
Now what is supposed to be? What ought to be? Now in the talk.
Exactly.
What
is it?
talk.
What is
ought to be?
is?
Now
Yes.
not be what is. He talk one thing now, Apollo. When BC yes, I won't make you respond to before BC will take more course. He say if now police
Nike army, Nike soldier.
No, of course, you know now.
No, we don't know.
All the battalion carry all of the good. Anybody when we say they
Run them down.
I think my brother. I think.
Something is wrong with a black man.
Something
Now
is wrong with
exactly.
Two. Let me tell you. The school where we go, we they do the opposite. Have you ever seen those kind of primitive culture anywhere outside
Nigeria?
Outside Nigeria?
Yes, outside Nigeria.
Say
Not
something
outside
happen to
Africa.
one soldier, then they go carry just like what happened at Toluku that time. They go carry about
10 trucks.
10 trucks.
Full loaded.
Yes. They go kill, they go shoot, they go do. Have you seen those things happening anywhere? What they call international best practices. I'm ashamed of our leaders. So I think the school will be disgraced to the school we have gone to. You understand? Because the head of all these matters don't go tell us say most of these will say they have they know they know.
Okay, we'll take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Who would they talk with?
Good morning. My name is Lucky from Benin. Good God will bless you and so much.
Lucky, God bless you too.
I said, listen, allow my brother for me to. I think the man of the Lord me to talk to you. You also before I say the unity of people is already decided, and there's no way we the way they go to. Not to talk as one again.
My brother, you know what it is there? The issue won't be so we talk now. We will talk about the unity of Nigeria.
We know
wait first. We'll talk about the unity of Nigeria on a different forum.
Yes.
But maybe today.
So
maybe next week we will discuss about the unity of Nigeria.
So you call.
So you will call, make you talk about this thing. Come to the talk now. That the one will be say yes, it concern the killing
in Taraba
State by ED. Hello, good morning. I agree to you. Who will they talk with? John, how you doing this morning?
I'm a blessed daughter. This matter one have been talk. I think the army will get the agenda for themselves. Now, policemen who struggle to bring out this criminal person. And the people they have been fighting themselves as policemen, and they laid out their hands as a sort of surrender.
Yes.
Then they have to know say they are doing genuine work.
Yeah.
On behalf of every Nigerian. Now, they kill those policemen and set the kidnapper free. For me, I believe that those armies know they have not the outside man. If they say that man out now, because that man has to speak with the elder, the man will likely indicate most of the outside people. And this also, I believe also includes those big men in the army who have had the kidnapping issue. And that is why they have to let that man go and not to say the identity of that man. So it is the duty of those army now to retrieve that man, to report it. So the army have nothing to say to people to defend themselves. And as a for our doctors, so the army chief of staff supposed to have resigned his position by now because of his negligence. And those who don't know those army, those videos, they have to also provide them for Nigeria to see the fight.
Thank you very much. My brother, but anytime basically on the calling and all of that, no matter what they talk about the issue when basically they for ground and all of that, make we leave about see this one come from here, come from here and all of that. We are all Nigerians. You see what he say he talk Apollo. He talk about say this kind of issue. It has happened. If this man, because according to your knowledge now, he said by the time they allow this man to go free, he will expose every other person there. If they allow and carry and go, he will expose other people, they will be say get hand for kidnapping, even indict some big men in the society.
Of course, you know, say for na instruction those military.
And they act on.
Yes.
And now somebody give the instruction. Take drop. You remember say 2 weeks ago, Abi, there were some military officers who they escort about is it 400 something million?
Where they not see again.
They dissolve inside bush.
Yeah.
It's to tell you that most of the top organs for military, we say their eye, na money na they call the phone. They not call the professionalism. That's the thing that they drop. So na money because before those officers go kill that man, na directive they get from somebody.
So that directive must be financially used.
And that directive must be waste them because the man, if they catch her, he go explode, he go talk.
I don't see where army officer they call policeman a bloody civilian.
Yeah.
Now the point where it don't degenerate to for this country now be that. Where they happen? Make we know they
happen for Nigeria.
Make we know they come out for Africa. Ordinary Ghana here, ordinary South Africa, ordinary Guinea. We they see the relationship between the army personnel, the police personnel, and every other security agencies within the countries.
That is what I'm saying.
The way that they take work together. Listen, the law don't give army power to take prosecute anybody.
No.
So if you catch person who do crime, you hand over to the police.
You know what I told you just now?
Yes.
If you the business of DSS to the parade criminal.
You want to take glory. And everybody know your job. As you don't catch them,
do we need to
tell the police?
You need to tell us that
you are working.
Count them. Work in synergy with the police.
And service.
And they just have to work.
When they grow up,
do you need to tell the world that you are working, you are doing.
When they grow up, they tell us, say, where SSS or DSS they work.
Do not know them.
Wait, they say the people enter your place and you don't go know. They go there with you for years and all that. You don't go know. They go school.
They get drunkard. They get vulcanizer.
Just because they want to.
Because they want to build down themselves to get information.
These days now, wait first now. By the time you come up, call the parade. These people.
Yes, then they know you now.
Show your face.
You show your face. You show yourself.
How they no go tell you were supposed to be secret to use that word. The public. The
DSS service that they sponsor their officers for university.
Yeah.
Why? Now just to go mingle with students.
Yeah. To
you go day school, you go day hostel. You're not going to go work again. You go there now to begin to get information from the school authority, from the school community. You they get everything where they happen. They feed back to your office. And this month everybody wants show.
Before we take the next call, don't forget. Wait for I beg for before we take the next call, don't forget the number when you go visit. Send us your WhatsApp message. WhatsApp message with the try. We will put out for there now. May you see 080 38 72 6759 080 38 72 6759. We go display the number for you. That's not for just WhatsApp, but for the calls now 052 290 571. You don't already know. Some message on the call. Before we go take the message first, we first take this call. Someone there online. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
It's me, Kingsley from Benin.
Kingsley, how you doing this morning?
Good morning. This issue of Taraba
Killing.
incident. Hello?
We're there with you.
When the soldiers kill those officers. The issue is that the soldiers they understand the problem. They understand say if that kidnapper, the captors, it will involve them. But the issue is that those police now, let me tell you, there is no. The issue is that the police and the soldiers. The problem we are having in this country is that all our security agencies, the soldiers believe that they just superior more than every other security agency in Nigeria, which is not supposed to be so. You understand? So the issue is, as they say, at that man talk about the country we are divided. You understand?
Okay. Let me respond to him.
Okay.
It's not a question of division. I want to call on, if that is the case, maybe I want to call on our senator for Edo South, Matthew Rohide, make it up on this matter. Somebody should be able to bring up a bill. When something is wrong, now one person will correct him. Make they come with a bill or may they send some of them go study under security agents the way they work in other countries. Then they get a bill that at the end of the day they no go want to make one superior because the way e be for this country wetin dey grow meat na you go see dey see the exercise right now.
Then the thing say na military era we still.
No certain wait na wetin we grow meat be this so we have to change it since it's like this all the time so that they no you no come like say police dey army dey superior to police DSS dey superior to police I try tell you that day na that mentality. You remember this kind of thing wey happen for I'm always tell you about wetin happen for this state within Nasarawa state when Obasa court kill some policemen and kill some DSS officer in that thing during the time of when be this Jonathan abi when that former IG was still around
Arase
not Arase the one before Arase that friend from Benin Eyinderu not Eyinderu the Benin man na that wey dey speak English well the way come from wey be AIG for Benin here na that wey dey come TV that time I remember his name. Okay. So at the end of the day what happen the DSS we pay 10 million. Now the paper we see.
Okay. For that.
Whereas they pay police 500,000.
Can you imagine?
For that.
Then, for those that people they kill, then they can also give them one house. They give them so many benefits. Meanwhile, the police they give them 500. Now there, MD Abubakar.
Okay.
People say go increase their money whether to 1 million or be 2 million. That's what I'm saying now. So there's a disparity in Nigerian security services. Okay. And all our lawmakers they're supposed to reason in this direction to ensure that at least they will do something to remove all
we get 1,001 laws we get 1,001 bills.
This one no dey okay this one no dey because the disparity between HND and BSc na person na him make am e come talk to rest.
So I tell you wait. That disparity between the HND and this thing, as we talk now, has it started the implementation?
I beg you!
No.
They talk so many. The law is not there before.
What is the essence of having a law?
Law is not there, say military no in work. Law not there, say police no in work.
Wait first now, what is the essence of having a dog in the house?
We know the back.
Let him know say
one thing, one bad thief.
You get that law now, so we are talking to you, now that cut to me is still there. Now, after they talk here, now to see many things, this one they talk about law. Now, very good thing, no.
I mean, go open my call police, bloody civilian.
Now, very good thing. But the truth is that this bill, when they talk about, by the time they pass on, what about the implementation? Help us in your own way. In your own way. The members for the House of National Assembly, Self-Assembly, you can even interact with them until they say, SARS B, SARS no B. You don't already send the first message now.
Yes, sir.
Or they go, they watch. Even though they watch, the person when you like can go, don't call it.
Watch, see the call you when you walk
for this thing for so matter.
Make you walk.
But if you know, nobody says stop us from telling the man say SARS B. But that said, make with the looker. If they carry this B go there, and the person. How about the implementation? Because that has been the problem. When we start this program, when you talk about shoplifting, now the implementation of the law.
Yes.
Now be the thing. Now they still there till now. Are they implementing the law? No. Now this other man come now, and the rest of that, he killed these policemen. 3 of them. One of the best guys when we say they get.
Not only best, and they so much invested. What is the point in them? If you see what level of they can't invest and train them.
Of course, because they deliver in the job.
I've ever seen that they train, they deliver in that direction.
Yes,
now you come look at
it's a slap on Nigerian taxpayers. This thing is a slap on Nigerian taxpayers because at the end of the day, now taxpayers will
pay them. You go use and pay military when they police.
Anyway, Mark will take some of the WhatsApp messages when we say today. My brother say it is clear that some security men in the country they work with criminals.
That's what he be
with this criminal element. My question is, say, who called the military men and which number called them? Remember when they catch Evans, many talk come out on that matter. Many security agents said they work with him. Remember, say. After they talk, so they say they leave all for the house before it be say they leave the house before it be say yes, say they catch her. You say who? Okay, Evans go leave for house. Okay, if that's the thing they cost small. He said this matter remind me of any time when senior police officer they work with them.
That's Yamu.
You know, Yamu, they work with that.
They work with police. They work with the Anini.
Anini that time. Okay, he said it's a painful thing that those police were shot. But also, we should understand that there are military men or policemen who go on raids of arrest without being signed off by the office. He said there have been so many illegal arrests that eventually become legal when the suspects are brought to the station. So we should not just conclude, but to really find out what happened, because I have seen how some police make arrests. You can even mistake them for something worse. In Port Harcourt, policemen saw a soldier man coming out from an hotel and didn't even question him, but shot him before they knew it was a soldier man because he was holding a rifle. I think both the military and the police need to be oriented on how they should go about their duties. About this WhatsApp logo, because it is now obvious that the police and the soldiers who are supposed to combat crime are the ones using the government power to commit this crime, Comrade Michael. And when you wait first, my brother, leave and they say, make an answer this, Comrade Michael, and make we answer them. He said that one, say, you see somebody they come from us for this, he said they come identify later because of the gun, no NBC. This case different.
This case different.
Because the man, they stop. They raise their hand.
They drop their arms.
Drop their arms.
Show their ID card. We are police officers.
So they don't already know. Michael, no verse, I just try to tell you what is the scenario clear to you. They don't already know, say, see who will be. And all of that. So why they go come at that point, still kill them?
Exactly.
After they don't already surrender, because they tell us, say, once a policeman, even they pursue criminal, the guy surrenders. There's no need
to shoot again.
Just arrest him because he has surrendered for arrest.
Yes.
Arrest him and take it to this thing.
Let me even...
Where the man, where he say they go rescue?
When they say they go rescue now.
Let me even answer Michael the more. You know, at a point, that's what I'm saying. The school will go. In fact, now shameful school will come and go. You know, or shameful training. When policeman, that's Port Harcourt Street when they talk now. When a policeman or an army man or whatever, or a security agent see somebody with gun,
with arm, right?
First of all, we go ask her a question. If you know, you go ask her one question. Now, when you say the guy won't
raise the gun, then you release.
As a officer, you already bail up the man. Who are you? Or there's a way they used to say,
exactly.
Identify yourself. That is the fact. Identify yourself.
Drop your weapon.
Esprit the call. They will not carry the esprit the call, because when you say identify yourself, the guy will say, okay, esprit the call. When you say esprit the call, quick means that I am part of you. So then
you go for that.
You go still go outside. You go ask him, ask him question. Then this was that he said esprit the call. Identify yourself, esprit the call. Then from there, they drop their guns and brought the ID card out from the intelligence and the tactical unit, and you still kill 3 of them. Not for leg, just
you shoot them to death. The messenger, they be messenger.
They make
go person message.
Look stupid, I beg.
He says it's a shame to
a big shame to all of us. What kind of thing is this?
I say it is a shame to our present day Nigeria. Those soldiers must be made to face the law. Winston Owundegu from Womori, now be that one. Those must be. Let's not forget in a hurry that an army institution of today is the one we have far back in the 80s.
It's not the one we have far back in the 80s, yes.
The difference between the real Nigerian army of the past and the present is you have Nigeria Boko Haram soldiers mixed up with the real Nigerian soldiers. Why is it that Evans is still in prison and not being able to get freedom? Okay, that's a question when we say ask. More of that thing go they come and the rest of them. More take this call, Mark Olola. I say you want to react to something before we go. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, before the calls come. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
How would they talk with you?
Oh. God will bless you for the kind of work woman is. I just want to contribute for this matter.
Okay.
What I think for this matter is if one a case of assassin.
Okay.
Those soldiers, they don't assassinate those police because they don't already surrender. That's what they will not surprise say this man, this kidnapper who they talk like going to their soldier barracks for them, they go they hate them. Once the fight for night, the people who are caught the same our military and caught this man, go neighboring country, may escape from this country. What is it happen for this country? What will happen for another country? You go say the country which I don't want to say boss, to get away with I go very easy for the patrol. In the same country, if
All right, my sister, you do well. That's the first lady when we say they call us. We really appreciate you and all of that. Another person, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Who will talk with you? Okay.
All right, I will get something to talk for this, my brother will call.
Okay.
The fact say military get military police, or Navy get naval police, or Air Force get Air Force police, you know me say Nigeria police not do their work. You don't understand me now? If military officer or army officer now commit crime against humanity.
I want to ask you now, say, what will be the role of military police? What is the role of naval police? Now to check their own
check their internal crime. Say any military man will not come work, he supposed to come work. Any military man will not come work, he go beat his wife. Now military police they go arrest and bring her to barrack, bring her to office, they will persecute her. But when you don't commit crime against humanity, against the nation, once they arrest him, say the need there for persecution, you must refer that military man to the Nigeria police for persecution.
Outside war.
What it concern army, concern street. That woman talk does not
get busy for inside.
They don't even wear uniform, sit down with you for motor. They tell you can't you shift.
Brother,
what is your problem? Can't you shift?
From the very day when I see DSS, with all due respect again, we parade some people by Marilyn Oga. I remember his words that time. Careless statements made by the former secretary of governor of Edo State, Adams Oshebole, that attracted this into Oyeride house.
Oyeride matter, okay.
Marilyn Oga paraded some people when we say they kill what do you mean? At the same time, the Nigerian police paraded another set of people.
People saying that these people still kill the same crime. Yes.
All of us that day, I knew that something is wrong with our security agency.
Exactly.
So, may we not shy away from the truth. May we not say something is wrong. For the very day, I tell you just as if our Basa crime, they give DSS officers when they are among them 10 million. Not with me talking now, all of us reason for paper.
Yes.
Whereas they give police 500,000, every day Abubakar increase the money, it's to tell, and they can't even give the whole houses, that's to their families. How much they give police? It's to tell you that, in a way, the law of the land, even though they respect police, instead of the police for one corner. So it's an issue that it has to be looked at holistically, because if we continue like this, it not go carry us go anywhere.
More take this WhatsApp message when we say there. It say, please, how come the kidnapper has military number? Who did he contact in the military? Is the military responsible for kidnapping operations? That they're supposed to go, they build that. That's one big question. He said the truth of the matter is that the call is from the leadership of the army. If we need to stop crime in this country, We must deeply fish out the bad leaders in the army's folk. Good morning, presenter. If it is true that the soldiers were answering to the distress call and rescue mission to free a kidnapped victim, it is imperative for the police to know who made the call, the said call, and the officer or officers that detained the soldiers now murder the 3 police officers. By so doing, the truth will be revealed. Lawrence, a normal self.
Let me answer Lawrence. My brother Lawrence, the issue is that distress call was made. Now, have you ever seen where kidnappers they put handcuff for person hand? This person handcuff they hand. If na distress call, if the man is a kidnapper,
ask question.
No, but the way they talk
no. Ask question.
Ima, it is possible. Say kidnapper put handcuff for person hand. It's possible. So, but for the fact now, say these people now, they identify themselves as police officers. They drop their hands. As they drop hands, then they show you. Don't you go walk out towards them.
Advance towards
you advance towards them. You check whether the ID card is authentic. Okay, call your boss. Make we make this confirmation. Not be so rich. If na where security agencies they work together. They send the army officers message.
Hilary.
These people will send a message.
With all due respect, now person. Send those
you know they do respect for person when not they respect law.
Again,
what you want talk?
The law of this country, if to say no be in fact, our government.
Now they do respect. Now we take them where we respect. We do respect.
Wait first. Make it resign. Because it's a shame to every Nigerian for this kind of thing to happen. It's a big shame.
The question one or two never answer me. When people when they call never answer me, they send a message. They say, the man when they go rescue the military.
Where
the man?
Ability to say escape.
He escape. That's the way police when they on the arrest.
They remove handcuff from his hand. Listen, they remove handcuff from his hand and the man can't escape. What are you talking?
The one where police
see us as mumu. What is this?
Government should look into the matter properly. These people that were killed are officers like themselves. Army are not superior to police. Police perform military duty within and outside the country.
Of course.
These officers are not goats. Army do not train their men properly. The soldiers are okay to the country. Say the soldiers know they do well to the country. He said government should help the family of these police officers.
Now na mercy after death.
Mercy after death. Wait. He said the person that called the army made a big mistake. He's not supposed to call the army. He's supposed to call the police. The person should be arrested. He knows the kidnapper very well, and that is why he could call to rescue him from Kingsley. We could take this last one before we say we go out, because other matter they won't say we'll talk about. He said what is happening today in Nigeria is like a war situation that must be shaped or that must be stopped. I should not that one right before it degenerates to something else. Our leaders should not make us feel we as Nigerians are sitting on the gunpowder from Reverend Dominion S.E. Make that one be the last one when we say we will take for WhatsApp message, because we'll take all of the rest of them. See, they send them the call before the end of the program. We'll take them. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Who they talk with?
From Benin for the call.
What will be your name? Tell us now.
My name is Honorable Monty
Obo, welcome.
I want to tell you one thing.
You never tell me.
Everywhere that time. Where we small, we will keep doing the constant patrol. Police, Air Force, Army, they depart everywhere. They really can take that time to send everybody there. But this time now, when we say no, when we say soldier, police don't carry their body for ground for soldier. Every soldier will see them anyhow.
Okay.
But otherwise, the government will see police and soldier, Air Force, they will need for Kuka. That time is double. We have a system in the fight. You see what I'm going to talk about for long? That's it, though. Because there's no way we're going to be taken care of that without the organization of the good.
That's so.
That's not a good yet. Even when you say, I will put any apple for this one that is in the fight, don't they? The question we say, I'm not these people where they do this to go. We then because I will get everything. There was no say this is the Boko Haram, and then they took them. It's not that they wake up for time travel. There's no spirit of you. So my brother, this country, don't say as
Okay.
Amen.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. If we follow this matter, we're not going to do another matter today. But before we go close this matter,
Yes.
I want to talk one thing. Make we check and wait. When you talk just now, we talk about Mr. President, say don't talk for many cases before they know hold water. You understand? You know, if you say yes, or you don't believe this one will be the last one, we say you go talk when you know go hold water. Say this one go hold water.
Well, you know, so many of these things they happen before now, but with the CC, they always now the head of those agencies most of the time. Now then they handle them. Head now then they handle them in a way. Maybe like say somebody maybe police, army go keep police. At the end of the day, the chief of army staff or whatever.
They can't call the head of police.
The head of police, they would run.
Exactly.
But this one, it was so embarrassing that it got to the attention of the president. That be one another issue too. The president of the country, every little problem in this country, the people who say they random supposed to draw your attention. Now that the whole meeting and Mr. President can't give directive, say make they investigate this matter, make they get back to her. I pray that na pray with the pray because na president will tell they talk.
Yes.
Na wetin him do before.
Exactly.
So we no fit conclude for yesterday as the do am so it go come be like that until we see the action wey Mr. President.
But we dey pray say make e no end up like this.
Even if are you not seeing our language we pray say
yes. Can you imagine?
Other places in the world when the leader says a thing it goes down back.
Yes.
But here na prayer because why?
Because I know
at the end of the day our system nobody understand us.
My brother,
so we like deceiving ourselves.
As far as say we no want they conclude the matter here. I want to use this opportunity to call on the police boss,
the IGP,
the General of Police. My brother, we are watching because as a man talking now, where you go and say army boss go call you,
boss go call
boss go call boss. Then the small children go suffer for the ministry. If you shift ground for this matter, say you not insist, say those military men, make them bring them to book. If na prison, they go, make them go prison. If they go drive them for work, make them drive them for work. Nigerians, they watch you. Now, if you say you further reduce the Nigerian police to the ground, where they now, where they make all these things they happen, where they watch.
Now, ground they did now because if this one go now, go they push the entire.
It's a grave. Got even high. It's a grave. We they watch.
It's okay. Make we take small break.
Enough is enough of all this matter.
More take small more drink.
I know they drink water. I know drink.
More take small break. More drink small water. When we come back, continue for where we say we stop. No go anywhere. Stay with us. Welcome back again. We don't come, and we go do things in the right way, the way it's supposed to be. Last week here we talked about the issue when we say concern our environment for those states, and most people know they're happy at all for the way BCSA our state, especially Benin City, BC dirty full everywhere and all of that. The thing touch us well that we talk about this matter and give them plenty time because we know really they're happy. But I want to find out now what will be the situation of things now. And all of that. Either I can't go out and the rest.
Yes.
So what is the situation of things now for town?
It also shows everything where we do here on top of this platform.
People they watch
them and they act on them. We want to use this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Environment. We yield to the voice of the people because they say the voice of the people and the voice of God. Before people will come begin complain, say, dirty don't they take over with society.
So how somebody to say be like flower for town.
No, now come tell and say you not feel that description not resemble because flower fine, dirty, ugly. So we don't see some locations where they don't they dispose the refuse and you know the park and come out. This one now go bring about heady environment. Because they talk say.
I say some video they.
Some video there. If our presentation director now go begin put on make we see and say yes. What will they talk about? See now one of those locations where then they go the park dirty. Okay, you go imagine and say this dirty now it did there. everybody where they pass that place now go begin the inhaler. Then go the inhaler they put for body. You know, say we talk about expired drugs where with the things, food consumptions where they make. Not be as you take put on for body, not be go begin the get effect. If you don't do that over time,
accumulate.
You go to accumulate. You can't just say person get cancer. Now so you get this bad disease inside body. We thank the Minister of Environment say una don the work. Una don start, yes. Now start una start to because the one way una don do, the one way una don do it be like mosquito. I know if you say it be like fly because fly big pass mosquito. It be like mosquito. The one way una never do big pass elephant self. Una go continue. Refuse cleaning of city, cleaning of town, na daily basis.
Because one-off thing.
Not be 1 week, not be once a week, not be once a month, not be even environmental day sef. Now every day because people dey generate on a daily basis.
Edo State waste management.
See, I get on tell one thing. Most of the time, people wey dey the other side, they get wetin they don't fit dey talk. They hit the commissioner, they hit the waste management.
No, you tell me they do their work.
And they come, yeah.
Not be hitting.
And they hit government.
Yeah.
We're supposed to pack the people from my house.
Now the question is, for instance, if you be the waste manager or with the waste management board or you be Minister of Environment, you write to Mr. Governor. For instance, say, I want to pack dirty. And Governor come write for your letter say, KIV. What you go do?
What I go do?
No, are you saying that now what did happen with that one? I'll be like,
okay, now you they talk so. Say now what did they happen?
What did happen? That be that one.
No, I just ask you a question.
Now what did they happen? No say governor. Okay, listen to me. No governor when they responsible.
If they look at the possibility.
Okay, even if it dey possible, that kind of governor na governor we not responsible to himself first. Because governor not go chop food for house.
They don't use the word responsible. We say responsive. Have you understood?
No, wait.
I don't understand. Not be English I talk. Not be English I speak.
For those kind of
I say any governor in the world where they bring dirty proposal, say excellency, we want go clear dirty where they upper our moat where people they dump there. In the first place, now we fail. Say we allow people to dump dirty there because we supposed to get task force, we supposed to arrest them. Then governor will come right keep in view.
Okay, supposing your ideology of dirty and the governor will not come with the same thing.
Now, me supposed to get ideology for dirty matter. It's supposed to be priority to any government.
Wait, gentlemen, no miss am here.
I think supposed to be priority to any government.
No miss am here. The truth be say we came out last week to say yes,
dirty there everywhere. And we don't also see them say they don't go pack am.
First of all, we go tell they say they do well.
And I might talk.
Understand they say they do well and all of that. But now they can step up the game and do some more. But truth is this, we don't know where the issue from they come. Because I'm not going to wait, I'm not going to like and say yes, we talk, finish before people go to do what they're supposed to do. I don't feel say yes, they right.
No,
wait first now. I don't feel say that one they right. And number two, the truth is that if the people they don't get money to take work, now bad thing it be, especially for dirty matter.
Not be you they talk the purpose of governance.
Let me tell you another.
The primary purpose of government. What do you say be?
Wait now.
Sado,
are you saying that those people waiting for Minister of Environment now, with all due respect, are you saying that they're happy that they receive the pass?
Oga, that one not concern Nigerian citizens.
No, they
not concern Nigerian citizens. You dey hear me so?
When they see this,
as far as I get business, you can't collect tax from my hand.
That's why
I dey drive motor, you dey cut ticket, I dey pay.
Out where the
gentlemen, make I come in here. But let Akpololo get information when
we not do. You will talk am.
You get information when we say you get where you know where we don't know. And I see the possibility. Because me, I know, say yes, a commissioner, when he say he get money to work, when he say he get money to work, he no work, no governor could accept and make it continue for that place.
Okay.
Number one.
Yes.
Number two, the truth is, if the woman, when we say they there now, she no get money to work, there's nothing she can do.
Okay.
And I feel now Akpololo tell us now.
Wait.
Yes. And Akpololo tell us now say they no give the woman money
to take work.
Okay. Which is a possibility too.
Okay.
But when you look at now, must everybody wait for us to talk
before you act, before you walk?
I don't like that kind of a thing. Are we saying now that yes, now after we don't talk now governor
come bring her money?
Come look and say yes, and now it good. No. Are we saying now after we don't
talk? No, now the truth you dey laugh. I say you get information where we not get here.
Okay.
I go still talk on the day. Any governor, any leader, any president, any local government chairman that is responsible to his people, he go make dirty parking a priority of his government.
That is it.
You like when you go speak English for
no, I ask
you like when you go speak English for Minister of Environment. That not
concern me. If you be commissioner for that, you ask Mr. Governor, say, "Okay, give me money." Wait now.
People like us.
Wait now. You ask say give me money, I say work. You ask me to give money, say work. I don't they don't give money. Then when person comes to say, "Hey, you
sources close to my office." That time I go talk.
No, when the comes say, you write paper go, governor not approve. Now Tuesday governor you go tell them say, "Hey, they are not approve money for."
I don't want to take concern. I don't want to take concern the common man.
Wait first. Unless Akpolo get information we will not get.
Yes, and we must make them give us that information.
When you talk and I be like say get information.
You get information we will not get.
But one thing I know, they say yes. Say now Akpolo is telling us now when I fit talk maybe my judgment is wrong. Say make we not blame the Ministry of Environment.
Say maybe they will governor. Now governor not approve money give make she take work. We quote you now.
No,
we quote you.
Now when I talk something like that.
Now wetin you dey talk? Now wetin you dey talk? No, now your comment.
No, you never quote.
You can't quote me.
Now you dey read meaning to wetin you dey talk, and na wetin you resemble na be that. And I put it to you again, Emmanuel.
No, I'm only ask you say wetin if person talk say he resemble, and wetin he talk
na be. Okay, no wahala.
Wait, before we go, before I go let you take her. You know what you did there? Good thing, not to me they no talker. Good thing, not to me they no talker. Whether we like him or not. My brother, I want make you play that the thing again, make we see him. Say the thing, the thing happen. Whether we like him or not, the ministry, they don't come out.
They don't work now.
They work.
Yes.
They thank them. Say yes, they do this work.
Now plus.
Now very big.
But for me, now mosquito work
with
this.
No,
the one who never do. Now you can applaud them. I mean, I applaud them.
Wait.
I don't applaud them.
No. Wait, man, I tell you one thing there. They don't already come out now. They don't declare. They have to start from somewhere. They don't already start.
Exactly.
And it's something. When we say it's encouraging.
When they continue now.
They say yes. Between now. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Between now and next week, we will still go check.
Of course, we will continue.
I know what it be because we need to monitor them. We tell them say thank you, but do some more. Oliver Street say do some more for us. That be what we want.
My brother,
you know what it is there? I want to thank the PS when BC did there. I go look for a chance make BC say now one PS when BC I work with before.
Okay.
It be CPA that time for government house. When I be government house correspondent for ITV.
Okay.
That I Chief Lucky Wasa.
Okay.
When I Chief I don't even know. Lucky Wasa. Now NBC there for there. And I know that man a person will be say yes, now result driven person now be.
Okay.
So you don't there for this place. I go expect you to deliver because you already.
So now when you talk for television now,
no.
Now you can't no say he's supposed to collect the thing for road.
If governor don't KIV their paper, now the same thing we still they talk. You dey see them now.
When we talk about TV, no.
Now you come say the work.
That's go come back the thing.
No, now the same thing we dey talk. Check now. You do well for bringing the information.
What are they talking? What I talk here when we say we know maybe we don't understand. I said Lucky Wasa, I work with him personally before.
And the one I work with
now driven person.
Now it's not driven person. Yes. I talk so. The time I work with him, now it's not driven person. Now I understand. Say yes, say he did for the Ministry
of environment as PS.
That purposeness, that purposefulness.
When you know for yes.
I sure say yes, he go bring account to bear. You should bring it to bear.
And because he not bring out to bear since meaning to talk. Say Oga Patapata KIV the paper from ministry. we get the information now.
From
yes, from Apollo. We get the information now from you.
I ask you a question.
I say we get the information now.
Test more break. We'll come back. Not going to stay with us. The name of the program, Good Morning from Benin. We'll continue for where we stay with us. This matter, we go talk and I will end the program. Not going anywhere. Stay with us. We see the waka, they go and the program, they Good Morning from Benin, and they reach us. We go to the last round of the whole thing now. We look the whole matter of this with the look since my brother. More just take material out of the house they come out now. You see the matter of the killing of the policemen,
three police
officers. One thing we see what they know for today. we know be today we don't hear say soldiers. According to Ikaro Atana, say
they claim superiority.
Yeah, they claim superiority. No, they keep police. They will say they go investigate the matter. We know they see the results. We know this. I hope say this one not go follow like that.
And I make me tell the Inspector General of Police just now, say, this one not be business as usual.
Okay.
Nigerians, they watch you. If you want to furthermore reduce the respect of police in the eyes of Nigerians, it dey your hand. They're fit to call you. If you even be saying your account, they go deposit the money safe.
No, they're not going to put money for it. It not be like that.
It not be like that.
It not be like that.
This one, why would they talk matter?
No, you know they there. Not be like that because you never see a word like that before.
Okay, I hear. I hear. But we know of one Inspector General Police wey serve finish, he go prison.
Yeah, we know.
He not do like that. We dey pray. Now the truth be that Nigerians they watch you, Oga. If you receive the call, you make the matter the super under rug. Rug dey your office, we know. Or carpet wey dey the super under. Now be say you don't further reduce the respect wey small wey police still get, wey they still get. Not so that one, and that's why I get to talk and read.
Okay, make we before BC we talk about the other matter when BC concern the refugees. Now they talk before BC we take that.
The congratulations is still big. The thank you is still big to Edo State Ministry of Environment. Like I talked before, it means say when we talk here, people they listen, and as they listen, they also they act upon the what they hear. We thank una where we say. Una respond this time, but
that area, they look inside. My father tell me say, they don't tell many things, but quite enter. You listen well.
Yes, but as it did for Benin Parable, Oliver Twist asked for more. Benin Parable say the one way you don't do, it be like fly. The one way you never do, it be like elephant. So look, compare the size between fly or bush or you understand what I talk, my Honorable Commissioner for Environment and your PS, my Oga Lucky Wasa. The need for us to commot dirty on a daily basis. If we feel imbibe that culture.
Because if you look, whether we like them or not, now Benin a central place.
Now everybody, yes. Then they pass here. And you go get some same person, they come from Lagos, he pass here, you see dirty on top of your building. It don't make sense.
No.
Okay, you want go north, you not fit use bypass because of armed robber. You want to use New Benin, they go through a permission station, you see dirty on top of. And most of these dirty now people who now they pay to sweep street, now they put dirty on top of it. Now their responsibility to carry
at all.
Except say if anything where Bololo talk just now, you get anything to go back. Say Oga wey dey talk the KIV the paper. That not be wetin he talk, but the way he talk the matter. Say if na so it be, whether a commissioner
it go good make it be say yes. Say if the Oga went there at the top, or the governor say if they don't give the ministry money,
he suppose even they call the ministry say Mona can't take money because dirty.
It's not good.
Cleanliness na next to godliness. If city dirty, let me say na devil
I think carry this thing as I want to because the place clean.
Yes, of course.
To say make I go for out of for the where that
dump site dey make go. Na disease go drip for body. So if your people begin to die of diseases,
you know they right.
So which leadership quality they possess? We thank you, Governor, because you know go kill. I know you can never KIV matter. We concern dirty for this state. We must continue to thank you. Do more. Edo people they watch you.
Okay, so before we come out, you get one matter when we say I want to look. Anytime when they say yes, we they pass this
S&T is your floor.
Your floor there. That is all this day. Once the rain fall, people they drive one way because the water go heavy, go heap. Let's know if you carry motor pass in one way. I want to talk for here now. Because the commissioner of this is the person, commissioner of police order the person, and I don't hear say many government officials they pass one way. See, business so they been a cuckoo do and say
my brother when you say one way not one way.
Make everybody pass one way.
No, now so it don't be.
Because the only thing they go do for us this time now be say yes, say when I go ask military this side they make they come out airport they control the traffic.
Yes.
Road safety did there, make they come and they control.
You know why they don't
legalize it?
Make they legalize and say that one way. Now that one go because not say I talk just and say government will not be responsible to its people. You talk about Apollo want change that to responsive. I don't know whether the definition of being responsive and being responsible, whether there be enemy.
Okay.
There be brothers.
Okay.
Now English word. any government wey dey responsible to the people, na that government wey go put as consideration as number one priority the social well-being, security of lives and property of its citizens. Na that be primary purpose of government. If all those one not dey, na be say that government
Section 14
subsection 2. Na say that government not responsible to the people. We don dey beg for over 5 years now. At our last count, we don hear say
14
people na don die. Not be people wey don break leg.
No.
Wey scar don dey body now because their injury don heal. The last one there that day now. Na one pregnant woman wey dey go antenatal. Pregnant woman with baby inside belle last week.
Then can be this week so.
No, na last week.
Okay.
Yes, na last week.
Friday.
No, we like say we dey inside program when it happen.
Yeah.
You understand me? So if governor dey that kind state, that governor responsible to him people.
Yes.
You know that kind governor, you know responsible to him people.
Take her easy.
So we go beg, we go continue to beg. Anything wey dey make us say we dey wait for Abuja to come do that road because na federal road. Baba come that day, he not pass there now. You see, Bajon come share money, market money, come share. He not pass there now. Now up there they pass. So the governor of the state make it help. Now if to say that water dey there from Genesis. From when they do that road, that water they stay there. Now go say it don't pass the power of government.
But the one I want to talk now, we say as it be, make them legalize am. Since it be say nobody.
Now if petrol safety no fit they go there, go put checkpoint. They cannot go there.
So make road once ready for as ready up for this money.
No, they just go to make sure say the one way driving, then they maintain am because when you not do the needful, you as a government, you not do the needful. People will take advantage of that. Yes, of that. I don't want to use the word irresponsibility.
No. Stop with the use the word.
Yes,
but the truth is say, as we dey here now, as the close up, we say, one, I go beg the state government. First, that road make the repairer.
Before they go repair am.
Wait first time. Before they go repair am, make them make the one way, make them legalize am.
It already legal itself.
Make them legalize am. No. Wait first time.
Yes.
Make them legalize am because. Government officials they pass the one way enter water did there.
Yes.
Police pass and commissioner of police pass and the other day.
Yes.
You see government house
press motor.
Press motor follow.
Yes.
You see one other press motor, they follow them.
Exactly.
And why did they go this side like this
to go clear
that road? Now they pass that place. We see I will just see many times. Here everybody they pass and make everybody pass and you should legalize it. Police should be there, army should be there, road
to control the traffic, make not block.
Make it no block.
Exactly.
Because and the other one we say yes, concern the Ministry of Environment. I bet Mona clear some more. Now don't try.
Yes, yes. Una don't they try.
Continue. Mona do some more
on a daily basis. That's in our everyday generation.
They want to cap them up. The people that when we say yes, the soldier when they kill those policemen,
they'll bring them
come out.
They'll bring them.
May they let us know what it be.
But quickly before we go come out, the appeal from the IME community see they go on.
That's a project for you.
Now very big project because they say house not good for man. You know they go farm go blow whistle. Or why mama akporo ugbo. Now appeal for over 50 years. They no get not the IME community.
Okay.
And that one now as it don't put down development for the community. And we'll continue to beg. Make Baba with this center. Omo talk by Urioba network make you beg as a matter of public urgency. Make you put a no-give for IME community.
It's all right.
Zero construction where they do now everything be like bebe here.
Because nobody did there.
Because no leadership to come construction firm say you are not supposed to.
But somebody did when they rule on the place now.
That is not supposed to be.
No, somebody did there when they rule the place.
It's not supposed to be the owner of IME. So this will now bring us to question say. What is now your responsibility? Because they said if no get not the community, if John will not take over. So you as the owner of IME, which work are you not doing in the absence of a no-gi?
Okay, we'll continue with this matter next week. We want to talk about the when we say they call for when be part of the program, especially our callers. We're talking about now when we say yes,
those send WhatsApp messages.
Those are when send our WhatsApp messages. We talk now so more when I take on our time. They send up the WhatsApp messages. I promise you by next week when we say we call, we will start to take all of those messages all over again before we go start the main matter. Don't forget, still continue to send your text messages there. The call we talk now so more. On behalf of my brothers Emmanuel Akpololoho, Victor Imatitikwa Erio Benson, we thank you so much. Hilary Odiano, sir.
Thank you, my Oga.
Till next week, we will see this Oga to make it suffer inside.
Oh, Oga don't be Oga.
We go suffer inside. Next week, we will say again, my name is Thomas Ado. Don't forget, na person when girl, the carrier for that people, they help her. Now, good morning.